Good morning, and welcome to my tour or visit with Hoya campanulata. Beautiful Hoya, can be a rampant grower, totally unlike other Hoyas, and the blossoms are very different. I'm going to try to give you a close-up. They look like little parachutes. Very cool. Grows rampantly in warm, humid weather. Likes to be kept on the damp side. I never let this Hoya dry out. I probably water it every couple of days. This specimen is only about a year old. It flowers on usually about once a month. Here's a close-up of the buds. Another smaller batch of buds developing. More buds in the back. I believe this plant is a native of Thailand, but I can't be sure. I just love this plant. Probably always keep it. I hope it always does as well for me as it has done. It grew for most of the year in an artificially lit plant room, does incredibly well under plant lights. This summer I've had it in the greenhouse, and then I had it in a regular house. Seems to do well under a variety of conditions. The leaves are relatively thin, so I suspect probably wouldn't do well in the winter time with the dryness in a regular house. It thrives on humidity, but if you have the conditions for it, fun Hoya to grow. Grows easy, grows well, grows wild. Well, I thank you for taking this little tour of Hoya campanulata, and happy growing. Hi, good afternoon, and welcome to my addendum to Hoya campanulata. It's one thing to be able to grow these things well in the greenhouse, but why I wanted to film this little supplement was to show how well this thing is growing in the regular house. This segment is being shot December 2nd, 2012. The air in the house is very, very dry, yet this Hoya is doing well, growing right out in the open without having the extra humidity of my grow room. It's absolutely amazing. This is a Hoya that you absolutely must have. It's now become one of my favorites. It doesn't look like every other Hoya, and it's just fantastic. So I'm just going to do a 360-degree tour of this Hoya just so you can see what it looks like in the regular house. You can speed that up a little bit. It's just a fabulous plant. I can't recommend it highly enough. Easy to start, easy to grow, just incredible. Another close-up of the blossoms. There's probably 5 peduncles full of blooms on this plant. I just repotted it, gave it a shower. Likes to be kept very damp, but it is one of the few Hoyas that does well without a ton of extra humidity. I am completely blown away by it. Okay, thank you for watching this addendum to Hoya campanulata. You've got to go out and get your... Good evening. Welcome to Hoya campanulata, a visit. This is a visit that was filmed 1 year after the first part of this video that you saw. This plant has been in my grow tent and has never been out of flower for months. It's continually in bloom. Smells just like lemon pledge. I can't recommend this plant highly enough. Just covered in buds constantly, flowers. Its growth is rampant. Will practically strangle anything in its in its path. So I just wanted to do a follow-up of this plant, showing it about 13 months after I filmed the first video. The plant, when I opened this grow tent, it just smells so strongly of lemon pledge because this plant is constantly in bloom. There's another set of buds. It's just a phenomenal plant. I can't recommend it highly enough. Thanks for watching.